Welcome coders. Today I will show you how to build a basic calculator using just HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Here you will be able to apply all the operators like addition. You can also clear the screen and also other operators like subtraction, multiplication and division. So we are going to build this today. So let's jump in. Here I have already created the HTML boilerplate so that we can directly dive into the coding. So let us start with our calculator div. Here I will give it a class calculator. Then inside it I will have our input, and one thing, we can see our live building by using live server. So let us open it side by side. So inside this calculator we'll have one input first, right? Text class display and id display, and it will be disabled. We will unable to click in this input so that it will act like a screen. Then again we'll have one div with class buttons. Inside this div we will have all the buttons, all the operators and numbers. So there will be 19 buttons required here, so I'll be copying this button 19 times. So I'll be giving here numbers later on. First of all, we'll be adding CSS here. So that's all button we need. Now let us add the CSS style, the default style for all the element, margin 0, padding 0, and box sizing border box. After this we'll style our body. I'll give it a display flex, justify content center so that all the item comes at the center, then center. So it is at the center, and also we need to give it a height to fill up whole screen, which will be our whole viewport. So after this height I have to add the background color, which I have already selected and saved it here. So I'll be using it here and paste it. Background linear, sorry. Now I will give font family sans serif. Yeah, that's all for body. Now we'll move on to this calculator. For the calculator I will give it a background of, for this also I've selected colors. I will pick it from here as it takes a lot of time to select colors, so in order to save time I'll just copy and paste. Okay, then after background we'll have padding 25 pixel. Okay, that looks great. Then we have border radius, which will be 20 pixel. Okay, great. Then box shadow 0 pixel, 8 pixel and 25 pixel RGBA 0 0 0, and it will be 0.3. okay, you can see a little bit of shadow is there. After the shadow, I will give it a width of 330 pixel. Okay, yeah, that's it for calculator. Now after this calculator, I will go to display. For display, let's start with 100%. Okay, this will take whole width. Yeah, great. Height will be 60 pixel. Then margin bottom 20 pixel. Then we have text align center. Okay, great. Not center, it should be at the right. It should be at the right from this side. If I remove this disabled and now I can type, it is at the center. So I want it at the right. So yeah, you can see now it is on the right. Yeah, it's fine. Let's put this disabled again. Okay, then text align. Then I will give padding 15 pixel. Font size 1.8 REM. Then again we will have border none, so that there is no extra border available here. So let us remove it for now so that you can test it. Yeah, great. Then border radius will be 12 pixel. And again background, I have selected a color for it as well. Not this one, it should be this one. Yeah, now let's test it. Yeah, you can see the background color is here. Then after background, I will give text color which will be white. So yeah, that's great. So now I can put it here. The last style for it will be the box shadow inside. It will be inside the box. So insect 0 pixel, 4 pixel, 8 pixel, RGBA. It's not 0.3, it should be 0.5. Okay, you will be seeing a little bit of shadow here. Okay, not 0. This, yeah, you can see that shadow inside. Yeah, that's it for display. Now we'll move on to the buttons. So top buttons. For buttons, I will display grid template column repeat. There will be 4 column of 1 fraction. Okay, because there is empty, so if I put something here like so just remove this, put it some 1 here, copy 1 2 3, 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19. Then let's format it. Okay, you can see how it looks. Why? Okay, now So I'm making indented so that you can understand it better. Okay, that's our basic structure of our calculator. Now we'll add style to this. Again, a little bit of gap I want to give here. 12 pixel. Okay, great. So that's it for buttons. Now we'll style this particular button element, not this one, this button. So for this I'll give padding 16 pixel, not 26, 16. No, 18 will be better. Yeah, great. After this, font size 1.3 REM. Okay, great. Then we'll give border none, border radius 12 pixel, then cursor, pointer, background, so as we know I've already selected, so I'll just copy it from here and I'll paste it here. Okay, that's great, it's coming into shape. Then the text color will be white. Okay, that's great. Then transition all 0.2 second is an out. Okay, so that whenever we will hover there will be a transition which will be very easy. Then we have our box shadow, it will be 0 pixel, 4 pixel, then 8 pixel, RGBA, it's not 25. Okay, there is a little bit of shadow you can see. Now there should be a hover effect for this button. For that, button slash hover, so whenever we'll hover we'll change the background. Same again, I will select that background. I will shell out these details in the description. After this, and I'll give transform translate so that it will have a little bit of movement above. So let's check, you can see it moves a little bit of upward, so that's what it's for, transform. Then again, when it is active, button active, I'll give transform, which will scale it to 0.95, means it will get a little bit of smaller when we'll click on it. So let's test it. So let's check. Yeah, you can see a little bit of effect is there. Okay, that looks perfect. Now let's move on to our operators. So there will be classes for all the operators like minus, subtraction, multiplication and division. For all those we'll have separate class, so I will define it later, but I will add the class here first. So dot for operator class will be background. Again I will select it from here. Okay, let's see. Just add some class somewhere here. Class operator. So no, this is not it. I have to select this one. Okay, yeah, that's great. So all the buttons this side will have the operators, so not this one, not second. I'll be adding it to fifth one here. Okay, okay, great. It's coming into shape again. 1 2 3 4 5 here, sorry, here 2 3. After this again here. So yeah, that's all operator we need. Then for background is again I will add text color as well, so it is already there, no need. So when we hover over the operator, its background color should also remain similar to it. So for that, hover. So for hover, background will be, again I will select it from here. Okay, you can see it is a little bit of darker orange. So after this operator, then we will have our equal sign here. So at the end I will put the equal sign. So actually it's not this one. I have selected some kind of, sorry, some font awesome also, as we have already added. Not, we have not added. Let us add our font awesome cdn. So paste it here. Now we can paste it. So I will pick this one, I'll put it here for all the operators. Then for division I will put it here. For multiplication I'll put it here. For subtraction put it here, and for addition I will be placing it here. And now the last thing left, which is for our delete button. Delete button will, after this one, will be the second one, and this will be the clear one. So again I will give it a class for clear, so that we can give separate color to it. Okay, so okay, you can see plus, minus, multiplication, division, and this is the clear button. So for clear also we'll have separate class dot clear. Here background will be, for clear I think this E7, this is the red. Yeah, let's place it here. Again I have to add hover effect for this clear as well. Dot clear hover background. Let's select it from here. Okay, so let's check. Yeah, you can see this is a little bit of darker. So now last one thing left, that is our equal button. I will add different class for it. Class equal. Let us add class for it as well. Dot equal background is this color. Okay, yeah, that's great. In one more CSS I have to add here, that is grid column. Grid column, it will take 2 column space. Okay, yeah. Okay, again hover effect dot equal. So background, last thing left, so let's close it. Okay, yeah, so you can see it's darker. Now we have to give all these symbols or all these numbers their particular places. For initially there will be 0 0 here, 7 8 9, then we have 4, 5, 6, then we can 1, 2, 3, and here we'll have our point dot decimal point. So you can see this is our UI for the calculator. Now the last thing left, which is the brain of this calculator, that is our JavaScript script. There is not much JavaScript required here, only few function required. So first of all, you have to select the input and take the value and just play with that. So for that, I will create a variable display, then document dot get element by id, as we are already defined id display. I will pick that from here, this id, then I will use the value here to append all the numbers when we press it. So for that click function, I will create the function here. It will append value here, display dot value will equal to, not equal to, will append the value. So what will be the value we'll be sending, and where we'll be sending it? We will be sending it from all the button click. So in case of delete, we know it is not required. In case of this, it is required. So on click, and I will send the operator as a string. Here it will be 0 0 itself. So here for 0, I have to remove 1 0, and for 7 also it is needed. 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, and in case of this also I have to set, and this also I have to set. This is plus, and here also I have to set, and here I'll be sending the addition. Here I will be sending subtraction operator, and for multiplication I'll be sending not this one, I'll be sending this one. Then after this, for 1 it will be replaced by 1, then 2, then 3, and last thing left, which is the decimal one. For it I'll be sending point, decimal point. Yeah, that's it. Now let us test it if it is working or not. So letter 7, that's fine. Minus, multiply. Okay, actually I have to send x itself. It doesn't look good. So we have to calculate it later. Not capital X. It should be small x. Okay, now let's try. Plus 8 minus 5 multiply by 2 divide by 3. Okay, in case of division it should not be division, it should be slash. Now we have to take this here and paste it here for this dot decimal point. So yeah, it's working fine. Okay, now let us give the functionality to this clear button. function clear display. Here we no need to send any value, just what we have to do, take this display value, set it to empty string, just that's it, nothing to do. Clear. Okay, so we have to add it also here in this button. Click, sorry, on click. Now let's try. Yeah, clear. So our clear button is working perfect. Now we have to work on this delete one. So we'll create one function for delete as well. Delete last, and here also no need to select anything. So just what we'll do, we'll set the value and we'll slice it. Display value slice from starting, it will decrease one value at the end, from the end, so that one value will remain. So that's it for this one. Now just add this function for that button here on click. So let's check. Yeah, it's working fine. That's really cool. Now the final thing remain is the result, which will calculate. So I will create a function and the name will be calculate, and inside here there is no value needed. So I will use a try catch block, so there is no error, just no condition. So I will take the display value and update it with, there is one function in JavaScript which convert this string into multiplication value and calculate whatever operation is there. So eval, here I will send this value display dot value. Okay, so then it will give. Now let's trace 78 plus 5. Okay, we have to add this class, sorry, function that on click event plus 6. Okay, you can see plus 0.1 plus 4. Okay, that's great, it's working fine. Now last thing what I will do, if something went wrong, then I will display error. So we have to handle error as well, so it will show error there. For example, 78 plus 5 minus. So you can see when there is some kind of error, it will show error. So in order to handle this, I will add one if else statement here for if display dot value is equal to error, then I will first make it empty, then I will apply this one there. And if it is not the case, then just it will work normally. So let's try it again. 78 plus 5 minus error. Now if I select it, okay, it's not clearing it, and why it is the case, error. Now let's check by console log what the value I'm getting. Okay, I got the issue. Here I'm appending it, I should not append, I will just assign it there. So now test plus 5 minus error. Now if I type it, yeah, you can see it's automatically the error is gone. So yeah, that's it. That is what I have for you today. I hope you like it, and if you did, please hit the subscribe button, and any feedback is acceptable, and just comment that if you want any other video related to this, or any kind of feedback here, or if you have any question you can ask in the comment section. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.